Hey WordNerds, happy Tuesday. So I'm having a couple of second thoughts about attempting a vlog in the middle of a hike because I'm out of breath and sweaty, but it is a beautiful day. The lighting is great, so it is as good a time as any to check in and see how things are going, because I'm struggling with the fact that it's 2019 already, let alone that we are halfway through it. But hey, writing is going kind of okay, and I wanted to see how all of you were doing, so let's do this. In terms of writing, it's kind of a writing good, publishing bad situation for me at this point. I'm at a 67-day writing streak, writing at least 444 words, doing somewhere between that and 2,000 words every day for about 2 months, which I'm feeling really, really good about. But in terms of all things publishing and getting more books out into the world, I'm kind of avoiding things, and I'm also kind of okay with that. I've had a box set ready to go for my Lesser Magic series, including a freshly written and edited short story prequel. I just haven't hit the button to publish it yet, and I'm not super sure why I'm avoiding it. I haven't sent out a newsletter or touched base with anybody, and it's just kind of all up in the air. But with how everything has been going this year, I'm also okay with just taking a breather, letting myself enjoy the writing and seeing where that goes. But it also feels weird being me and not just being full steam ahead on all things writing. So I'm going to try and find a new balance with everything else that's been going on. But using For the Words to set kind of a moderate, as long as I get that 444 words, I'm okay kind of goal, has been working really well. And in terms of For the Words, things have been going really well over there as well. If you are doing the Camp NaNoWriMo event at all, you may run into some creatures or quests that I had a hand in creating, so that was definitely a life highlight for me in terms of game design and productivity tools and just the whole shebang. I'm loving working with For the Words. I'm learning a ton of new things when I'm trying to create new content for their social media and getting their YouTube channel up and going again. So I'm learning all of this Photoshop stuff and Illustrator and After Effects. So that has been really cool. You guys know me, I love to challenge myself and learn new things. So this has been such a great fit, and I'm loving trying to just create more things to put out into the world, even if I'm not creating more bookish things. So it's kind of a balancing act that I am totally okay with how it's going. My writing has been split between writing the sequel to Into the Void. It's a book I've been struggling with for, I think, years now already. It is well overdue. I've attempted to write it a couple of times and always just hated how it came out, and I finally feel like I know what direction I want to be going in, and I've gotten at least a quarter of this new draft finished, so that is awesome. I'm also working on a Camp NaNoWriMo story. I don't even know what it is or what I'm going to do with it, so I'm just letting myself enjoy the process and get the story down on the page. No pressure, no commitments, just getting it done. Things with my reading have been a little less steady. Some weeks I finish 1 to 3 books, some weeks I just read a little bit of a bunch of books. I'm definitely not on track with my Goodreads goal, but I've accepted that none of my big crazy goals for this year are necessarily going to come to a completed 100 things done end, but I've been reading some more stories, getting more books and comics off of my TBR list, and that is always a win. I recently finished the audiobook for Sadie, which is going to be one of our upcoming book club picks, and I really loved it, so just falling into a fantastic audiobook on a road trip was totally perfect for me. I am looking for my next audiobook read, but currently still just working my way through my Vampire Academy reread, and then probably jumping into a Raven Boys reread. It's all just good and summer reading and relaxing and kind of wonderful. Another kind of unexpected addition to my summer schedule this year has been training for a 5K obstacle race that I'm doing with my husband and some friends in September. So I've been doing the Zombies Run Couch to 5K training and trying to run a few times a week. I don't always do the 3 that I'm supposed to, but I'm running probably way more than I ever have before in terms of consistency and distance and pushing myself. So that has been kind of weird because I've never really considered myself any kind of fitness person, but I'm always up for a new challenge, and this has been an interesting one. Plus, adding zombies to anything makes it more of an adventure, and I am all for that. Alright, I think I've reached my max capacity in terms of walking into spider webs for one day, so I think I'm going to call it here for me, as there's really not much else going on, which is kind of what has been weird about this summer. I don't super feel like I'm working towards any one thing, which is not usually how I work, but maybe it is going to be good for me to explore just kind of letting things be, focusing on my jobs, doing writing when I can, and enjoying the summer, which is definitely not going to be the worst thing ever. But I'd love to hear from all of you on what you've been getting up to this summer. What are you reading and writing and working on? Are there any adventures you're planning for the coming warmer months? Let me know in the comments down below, and I will absolutely check that out. And don't forget to join us on Sunday for our next live chat, where we will be playing Rip It or Ship It to mix things up and have a bit of fun. So hopefully we will see you all there. In the meantime, happy reading, happy writing, and I'll see you next time.